It was December 24th. My phone lit up. My son's name flashed across the screen. Mom, where are you? Everyone's waiting. I took a slow breath, smiled to myself and said, don't wait for me. Don't wait for the gifts either. Or the catering I paid for. Merry Christmas. And then I hung up. But let me back up, because 1 week earlier I overheard something that shattered me. If you've ever been taken for granted by your own family, hit that like button if you're ready for one of the most satisfying Christmas revenge stories you'll ever hear, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. Because trust me, you're gonna want to talk about this one. Let me tell you who I was to my family. I was the matriarch, the glue, the one who made sure every birthday was celebrated, every holiday was magical, every family gathering was perfect. I raised 3 kids as a single mother after my husband passed when they were young. I worked 2 jobs. I missed sleep. I sacrificed vacations, new clothes, my own dreams, all so they could have stability, love, opportunity. And they grew up. They got married. They had kids of their own. 9 grandchildren total. 9 beautiful, chaotic, exhausting little souls that I adored with every fiber of my being. But somewhere along the way, my love became expected, taken for granted, assumed. Free babysitting? Call Grandma. Need someone to host Thanksgiving? Grandma's got it. Christmas dinner for 20 people? Grandma will cook, clean, wrap gifts, and somehow make it look effortless. I never complained, because I loved them. Because isn't that what mothers do? But this year, this specific Christmas, something cracked inside me. It was 1 week before Christmas, December 17th. I'd spent the entire day shopping for gifts. My feet ached, my back screamed. I had bags cutting into my palms as I walked up to my son's house to drop off some early presents. The front door was cracked open. I heard voices inside, laughter. I was about to call out when I heard my son, my oldest, the one I put through college, the one I helped with his down payment, say something that made my blood turn to ice. Dude, I don't know what Sarah and I are gonna do. Her parents want us to fly out to Aspen for the week. It's all paid for. Ski resort, the works. His brother-in-law laughed. So what's the problem? The kids, man. All 5 of them. We can't exactly bring them to a romantic ski trip. Then my daughter's voice chimed in from the other room. Casual, flippant. Just dump all 9 kids on Mom. My heart stopped. She's already hosting Christmas. My son continued. She'll be there anyway. We'll just drop 'em off early. Tell her we'll be back late. She won't mind. Won't mind? My daughter laughed. She lives for this stuff. Honestly, I think she'd be sad if we didn't give her something to do. They all laughed. I stood there, frozen, bags cutting circulation from my fingers. My vision blurred. I didn't knock. I didn't go inside. I turned around, walked back to my car, and sat in silence for 20 minutes. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept replaying it, over and over. Just dump all 9 kids on her. Not ask me, not talk to me. Dump, like I was a storage unit, a free service, a convenience. I thought about all the years, all the sacrifices, the late-night calls I answered, the emergencies I dropped everything for, the love I poured into them, into their lives, into their children. And this was what I'd become to them. The free nanny, the unpaid caterer, the backup plan. I felt something harden in my chest, a coldness I'd never felt before. And I made a decision. If they wanted to take me for granted, if they wanted to treat me like I didn't matter, then I'd show them exactly what life would look like without me. I didn't confront them. I didn't scream or cry or guilt trip. I simply withdrew. Over the next week, I quietly canceled everything. The catering order for Christmas dinner? Canceled. Got a full refund. The mountain of gifts I'd wrapped and labeled for all 9 grandkids. My kids, their spouses. I returned every single one. Donated some to a children's charity. Kept the cash. The beautiful Christmas Eve dessert I'd planned to bake? Nope. I called my best friend Linda, who'd been begging me to join her on a weekend trip to a cozy cabin upstate. She nearly dropped the phone when I said yes. You're seriously skipping Christmas with your family? They won't even notice I'm gone, I said. Trust me, Linda didn't push. She just said, "Pack warm. We're leaving the 23rd, Christmas Eve, 4:47 p.m." I was sitting by a fireplace in the cabin, a glass of wine in my hand, a novel on my lap, and zero regrets in my heart. My phone buzzed. My son. I let it ring twice, 3 times. Then I answered. "Mom! Oh, thank God! Where are you? Everyone's here. The kids are asking for you. We're all starving." "I'm not coming." Silence. "What?" "I'm not coming to Christmas," I repeated calmly. "I'm out of town." "Out of Mom? What are you talking about? You're hosting Christmas." "No," I said, my voice steady as steel. "I was hosting Christmas, but then I realized something. You don't actually need me there. You just need someone to do all the work. That's not—" "Let me finish." My tone was ice. "I overheard you last week at your house, all of you, laughing about how you were going to just dump all 9 kids on me, like I'm some kind of free daycare service." Dead silence. "So I decided, if that's all I am to you, then you don't need me. The catering's canceled, the gifts are returned. I'm spending Christmas somewhere I'm actually appreciated. Merry Christmas." I hung up. And oh my God, the freedom I felt in that moment. My phone exploded. Text after text, call after call. My daughter. "Mom, are you serious? The kids are crying." My son. "This is so selfish. How could you do this?" My youngest. "We were joking. You know we didn't mean it like that." But the best? The best message came from my son's wife. "We have 15 people here and no food. What are we supposed to do?" I responded once. One single message to the family group chat. "Figure it out. I have faith in you." Then I muted the chat, poured myself more wine, and watched the snow fall outside the cabin window. You want to know the crazy part? I didn't feel guilty. Not even a little. I felt light, free, like I'd been holding my breath for 30 years and finally exhaled. Linda raised her glass to me that night and said, "You know what you just did? You reminded them you're not a servant. You're their mother. And mothers deserve respect." I clinked my glass against hers. She was right. Here's the thing about being taken for granted. It doesn't happen all at once. It's slow, gradual, until one day you realize you've become invisible. But you don't have to stay invisible. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is step back and let people realize what they've lost. So tell me, was I wrong? Should I have just sucked it up and hosted Christmas anyway? Or did they need this wake-up call? Drop your brutally honest opinion in the comments. I want to hear it. And if this story gave you even a little bit of satisfaction, smash that like button and subscribe for more revenge stories that'll make you say yes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.